Welcome into the Broncos Breakdown, and it is presented to you by BetQL. Make some money over your sports book this fall. Midway through the football season, not too late to cash in some Benjis thanks to BetQL. Check them out. All the information you need in the comments and the description of this video. And use the link down below with the promo code CHATBRONCOS. 34-24, the final. It's not a 10-point game. Sure, the Broncos made a bit of a run down the end. A nice touchdown from Courtland Sutton, trying to make it interesting. But altogether, the Raiders had this game from start to finish. They got on top early, and they never looked back. The Broncos did not look like a team playing a team that went through a horrible week of distractions and a coach being fired, resigned. Chalk it up how you want. There was a lot of advantages for Denver to take advantage of going into this game, and they utterly failed across the board. So, let me ask you guys this. What's your one-word reaction to the loss against Las Vegas? I'll give you mine in just a moment. There's a bunch of them. And if you want to go more than one word, by all means, sound off, because this is a venting time. This was embarrassing. 3 straight losses now for the Broncos after starting the year off 3-0. So my word, pathetic. Just pathetic. At home, people paid money. They took time out of their day to come to Empower Field and watch the Broncos play. They didn't watch the Broncos play. They saw the Raiders play, and they saw the Broncos try in the second half a little bit more than the first half. But that's just embarrassing. Pathetic, okay? Most of all, sometimes in life, things pop up and you have to miss a football game. I hope something popped up on this Sunday, because if you had to miss a Broncos game, this would be the one to miss. I'll do my best to catch you up, and if you did watch it, we're going to go through the pain together, because it was tough for Teddy Bridgewater and this Broncos offense. The last couple games for Bridgewater have not been pretty. I was pretty high on him after the first 3 weeks. A lot of people said, hey, Matthew, you look at the teams they played, 2 New York teams in Jacksonville, but still, I thought he balled out. Not so much as of late. It's just been, the numbers there are garbage numbers and garbage time against Pittsburgh and down the stretch against Vegas. I mean, the first half numbers are just atrocious, really, for Bridgewater. This offense is yet to pick up a rhythm. I don't know what has fully changed. I mean, I do. Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler are proving to be bigger losses than anticipated. You're just limiting this offense. Courtland Sutton can only do so much, and he's more of a go down the field kind of guy and climb a tree. He's not so much a yards after catch. And Tim Patrick isn't that much different in terms of the routes they can run. They are really missing Jeudy, who hopefully will be coming off of IR soon, and that's going to be a huge help. But speaking of Teddy Two Covers, who, by the way, did not cover today. No, I thought they would. In fact, Raider Nation is really letting me hear it on my phone right now. They are sounding off. I said this was the lockiest lock in all of Lockland, and I was wrong. I have busted a lot of parlays because of this. But anyway, great Teddy Bridgewater performance as I bring in my personal gambling losses. A, B, C, D, or F down below. But hey, you know where you can make money? Don't follow me, but follow me too. BetQL. They lay out the best bets for you each and every week. They rank them from 5 to 1 stars. And all you got to do is you got to go to the link at the bottom of your screen. You plug in the promo code CHATBRONCOS, and boom, you're looking at 25% off their subscription service for a year. That's going to give you inside knowledge on player props, spreads, over-unders. You can even use all their tools to make your own bets, okay? It's like Build-A-Bear for gambling. It's awesome. So check them out, BetQL, everything in the comments and the description of this video. This was the worst game of the Fangio era. There's a reason. I mean, that's a bit of a loaded loss, okay? A loaded statement. There's been some bad losses over the last 2.5 years, but I picked this one as the worst because you felt a lot of momentum riding on this game. 2 teams who started the year off 3-0 also have lost their last 2 games. First divisional matchup. You could feel that this could be a turning point for one of these 2 teams to either get back on the right track or to fall to 3 straight losses, and it was the Broncos who fell. The Raiders' offense popped off. 340 passing yards, 86 on the ground. Jacobs, he was making it look effortless, though. That's not a good enough number to represent how good this Raiders' run game was at times. 426 total yards altogether, leading to a grand total of 34 points. And a defense that I was very high on, I thought was one of the most underrated defenses going into this season. Got a lot of money this offseason. Talking about Darby, talking about Fuller, who are not off the hook. We'll get to them later. But altogether, you let Henry Ruggs look like Jerry Rice. It was unbelievable. The guy can only run one route. He's going deep. You know that. Yet Darby in his first game back looked like he had Stockholm Syndrome, had no idea what was going on. Take an extra step back. Come on. It was just ridiculous how Henry Ruggs goes off. And Ruggs, I think, is a better receiver this year than, of course, last year, and we're seeing why his pick's so high. But still, I mean, do your due diligence. Take an extra step back. Scheme about better. You got 2 all-pro, all-Pro Bowl, whatever safeties, and they did nothing against him today. But you know who did something good at least? Javonte Williams. The Melvin Gordon train is kind of coming to an end for me. Williams, once again, is proving he is the best non-box score player. The yards he picks up are hard-earned. He is a galloping horse out there. He's hurdling players. He's putting up great plays all the times. Loved what I've seen so far of Williams. At this point, just making the RB1. Stop this handcuff stuff. I get it to a degree. You want to just run out all the fuel and take everything out of Melvin Gordon in his last year of his contract, and you don't want to pile your rookie up with a whole bunch of touches so he burns out earlier than you would like, but still. Javonte Williams should be Broncos RB1. He kind of already is, in my opinion, but let me know what you're thinking. Y for yes or N for no down in the comments section if Javonte Williams should be RB1. Broncos fans, we are climbing up the subscriber ranks. We're getting our way there. Would love for you guys to join the party too. Help us out. Make sure you subscribe as well because it's the Williams show now. And that's why when Williams puts up great plays, we got the highlights, we got the recaps, we've got the previews, we've got everything for you. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe right now. Look at the numbers for Williams. All right, through 2021, 300 yards. Still looking for that first touchdown on the ground, but still Williams, to me, has been one of the best players in this Broncos offense. Just loved what I've seen so far out of him. He's a footballs guy. He's the kind of player that if you don't watch Broncos games, you don't know what you're missing out on. Broncos fans, they know they've got a great piece in Javonte Williams. Speaking of BetQL, though, they've got a great deal with their friends over at BetMGM. Here's how it works. When you get to BetMGM at the link at the bottom of your screen and you deposit $10 and you play $10, boom. Now you've got a free BetQL subscription for a whole year. You can take that subscription, take the services from BetQL, and plug it into your BetMGM account. It's peanut butter and jelly. It's coming together. It's beautiful. It's a match made in heaven. Check them out. Everything you need to know in the comments and the description of this video. Go to the link at the bottom of your screen, chatsports.com/BroncosMGM. Use the promo code CHATBroncos. Courtland Sutton. At least he's good, right? That's the big takeaway. He continues to impress. Granted, it kind of comes at garbage time sometimes, but it doesn't feel like garbage time with him because he's still fighting for yards. He's still out there, not in just going up against the second teamers. So at least Sutton's good. We've got that going for us. Darby, WTF. I mean, it's your first game back, and I get it. You got to catch up to speed a little bit, especially when you're going up against a speedster like Ruggs, but you got burned. It was bad, okay? And this really set the tone for the rest of the day. You made Derek Carr look like good Patrick Mahomes. We've seen some bad Patrick Mahomes lately. You made him look like the gooder version of that self. Just inexcusable. And then we come to Kareem Jackson. Had a sack today, had some nice numbers as well. Not too upset with him. Was questionable coming in. But altogether, you're one of the leaders on this defense, K-Jack. This defense has been torched the last couple games, going back to the Ravens game, then the Steelers on the road, and at home against the Raiders, letting up 34 points. 34-24 the final. Kind of falls on not all your shoulders, but a decent amount on your shoulders. And that's why this Broncos team is just being pathetic. And that's where I come to where I started right now. The one-word reaction to this loss, pathetic. Maybe it's changed since I've started my rant. Let me know if yours has changed down below. That's where I'm at right now. But on the bright side, if you missed this game because you had a birthday party or some family function, congrats. You are the lucky one.